He's an old man.
Willie's only 19 years old. I don't believe that.
Old man.
You've been misinformed.
No, but they're and it's through them too that gives us younger guys the encouragement to come up and support them. Yes, that's right, Violet, the younger guys. But overall, it's just an experience that I was fortunate too that some of the wives got involved as well with Violet and Nora, and they're coming in through and having looked and actually seeing what we probably did like 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's all good, and I just can't wait. I'm just excited, and I say everyone here is excited as well. So.
Everybody got the butterflies in their stomach, huh?
It was just like a big game.
I got a question for the sexiest bass player in the Southern California right now.
Come on now.
I got a question for Willie.
Okay, man.
Okay, so I'll see, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it to me. Give it to me now.
Did you guys hear that? Like, his voice wasn't that deep.
Man, he wanted
When
to
I
very
asked him,
white.
he was like, "Yes, come on now." So, okay, that's why he plays bass, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Willie, I got a question for you. Now, a lot of the younger Pacific Islanders here on the continental United States, they grew up listening to maybe 3+, Fiji, a lot of those guys. But you know, when you're a little bit more mature, when you've been around the sun a little bit more like myself, I understand his influences, and his influences was 5 Star, the Jets, and groups like that. How does it make you feel when Fiji actually does a remake, or he does a Samoan song? What does that feel like to you? And have you guys ever worked with Fiji also?
Whenever you work with Fiji, but answering your questions is, do you know when it's like the Bible, when you read the Bible, and you say to spread the gospel, and it goes with our music too. You know, as long as they play and record the music well, that's the main thing that we really want them to know. But you know, sitting down and looking at these people playing the music, it makes us happy.
Nice.
And it makes us proud of who we are and where we're from.
Wow.
And it's good. It's good that a lot of people out there wanted to redo and remix our songs. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Because I mean, this 5 Star comes from an era where it's real music. There's no auto tune. There's no, But I know you guys were really one of the innovators in kind of bringing the electric guitar to the forefront and recording, especially for Pacific Islanders. Where do you guys see the music going now in terms of like maybe Samoan music or Pacific Islander music in general? What do you guys think of the new music?
Well, hopefully one day one of our...
This is Mono, by the way, right?
Yes, one of real Samoan song will be top of the chart. That's our dream. Hopefully not from us, but our future generation who are preparing themselves, who really like our music. So...
Well, I got to tell you guys, 5 Star is on rotation at BeetleNutRadio.com.
Come on now.
So everybody out there in barbecue land, I want you guys to tune in, download the free iPhone app, download the Android app, request 5 Star right here on BeetleNutRadio.com.
Yes.
Now, TJ is in the building.
TJ.
He's kind of hiding from
That's
me.
good.
Yeah, he's hiding because of my big body's in the way.
Yeah, so... Joe's 6-pack is wait, that's not a 6-pack.
Get off him, Joe. Get off him.
Now you know one of our previous guests, Colin Stanley.
I do.
Yeah. How do you know that guy? And
How
why
do
do
you know Chuckles? That's his new name. We call him Chuckles.
I'm from Wellington, and it's quite a small scene. So a lot of the musicians, if you're jamming in the scene, you kind of know people around the place, and he's a mean bass player.
Well, he said TJ's gonna be in studio. I was like, yeah. He was like, sock him in the neck, in the esophagus.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that's mean, unless these guys are really good buddies. Anyways, he says to tell you hello, man. So shout out from from Colin Stanley. So TJ, what sort of trouble are you gonna get into out here in Southern California?
Oh my gosh.
Man, I'm just gonna stay in my hotel, man. I mean, Ronnie's just gonna come over, and we're gonna.
Oh my gosh, you kicking it with Ronnie? That's
Coke
all
and
bad.
chips and just chill out.
That's all bad, and it's all good at the same time. You know what I mean? So, TJ, your young brother in LA, you single?
Married.
Oh,
Married.
okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're gonna go back to your room, and you're gonna watch a movie,
and you're gonna stay there,
and you're gonna read the Bible. Okay. I know your wife is listening right
ready
now.
for church on Sundays.
Ready for
Call
church.
your wife. Make sure you made it home.
Yeah.
To the hotel.
Come on.
For sure.
All right.
There's a Saturday church from Seventh-day Adventist. Don't play. So you know what? For those that are listening for the first time, and they haven't heard 5 Star, I mean, where does the name come from? And then how did 5 Star come to be?
Yeah.
Well, we started our group back in 1974.
Ooh,
Which it's quite
that's
far back.
that was about a couple years ago.
Now, those days, I used to have
shows up
afro
here,
in my head.
Oh, you
But
had the,
now
you had the shaft
I
back
lost
then, huh?
quite a few hair because of the music.
You was a
So
rolling,
the,
you was a Rolling Stone, huh?
the 5 Star, comes from our flag, the Samoan flag. So which, it's honor for us too. The name himself, the people know we are Samoa. We don't have to let them know who we are because of the name 5 Star or Vitulima. So it comes from our flag.
Okay.
And just to add to that too, I think the original name, the 5 Star, the flag, was thought about through their father.
Ah.
Yeah, their father, Alabati Tuunga Stevenson, and he looked after the group for years. In fact, we acknowledge him a lot. And so the father was around for a lot. He's still alive and he still
Are you
supports
serious?
them. Yeah.
How old is he?
And he'd be about 75.
Wow.
And he's still
started young.
alive. Yep. And
He started when he was 5.
Yeah.
And now he's 75. And
yeah.
Just want to let everyone know that our older brother Alofa, who was the lead guitarist and the lead vocal of the group, he passed away in 2006, and we believe that he's up there with our Heavenly Father, and this is one of the reasons why we want to continue on. We believe that our brother Alofa wants us to continue the legacy that he's left behind to us. So we want everyone to know that we really miss him, Alofa, our older brother. Thank you.
Wow. That was Willie, ladies and gentlemen. So you know what? His music still lives on, and it's going to live on for a long time, and that's a blessing in itself. Yeah. So,
we just, you know what,
man,
I'm honored still.
Yeah.
And when we went to go pick him up, I told my father, who's from Polu, that we were gonna pick him up, and I told my father that we was gonna bring him by the house, and he was a little choked up. He was like, no, I need to, get out of these work clothes, and we need to clean the house, and stuff like that. And it was just it was surreal for us, and just to have you guys in the studio and blessing us, and like you said, as far as like carrying on Lofo's legacy, I myself being Samoan, and Q being Chamorro, and Q actually growing up in and around Samoans all his life, and he's sharing that kind of music as well. It'll never go away. We pass it on to generations, and I'm probably like 50 years younger than you guys.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
We're not that
Especially
old.
Ross. Ross is like,
Bring it on, son.
we had to stop by and get him some Invisalign for whatever he had going on over there. So
I think, ladies and gentlemen, definitely we are flattered to have 5 Star at the barbecue. We're gonna cut the break. Joe Sav is leaking a little bit over here, so
man. It's like
we're gonna be right back. And don't you guys go nowhere. One more time, put your hands together for 5 Star.
Yeah.
Say no rush, no rush, yeah, yeah, yeah.